What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar. Smoke.
Boy Dre, they forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl's Asia's name. I'm Laura. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half of Back in Business podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
He wasn't ready.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. This is the King TV Network. We do have another special guest, and this is not just a special guest. This is somebody who has went out her way to make sure she wants to get on this motherfucker, and we appreciate that. We said that at the beginning. We truly appreciate people who want to see us grow and want to be a part of that.
Period.
That's what this whole platform is about. So, no further ado, we got Florida B in the building. Susie, I know you ain't Scott, but you gotta make some noise. Woo! If Scott was here, he's at work right now. If Scott was here, he would just clap. Every female we have, he claps, and that's why we love him. But how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am good. So this is our second time, I believe. So now we have to get you back because you're pregnant. And we gotta see afterwards.
Okay.
And see how everything's going.
Okay.
All right, we did it. Shout out Yay Day. Shout out Day Masan. We did it. We've done it with her, and it's just so special to us to be in this moment. This is something we can capture, and it's
Definitely.
forever gonna be here.
Definitely.
And the baby gonna be like this, like, look, you're right. And I'm like, yes, that's my. Okay, get all my jitters out the way, cause I'm nervous.
Why?
Why? I got Florida B in the building.
Mm.
No, but you really have developed yourself into a figure out here in this motherfucker. Like, people
Thank you.
gotta know your name.
Thank you.
What made you go so hard?
I decided that when I decided to put out my first single, I'm like, if I'm gonna spend my money on studio time, getting in shows, getting, being Florida B, I'm gonna go full throttle. I gotta go all the way, 110%, no half stepping.
So take us through. So this is your first year. So we're gonna go through.
It still haven't hit a year. First year is on the 29th of this
29th
month.
of this month?
Yeah.
So
it's
we're
coming up.
almost there.
Almost
It's probably
there.
gonna be past when we get this one out. we're not the fastest. But so take us through this almost first year, from the beginning to now. So what was the first song you decided to put out?
I put out Intro.
Intro. And you told us before that was something that you pulled from stuff you read prior to even thinking about rapping.
Right.
So what did that song mean to you?
Just like introducing myself to the world as a female rapper.
And a female rapper that can really put that pen to that pad.
Right, literally.
Where did that pen to the pad, where did the pen come from? Because you got a real pen.
I've been musically inclined all my life, literally. I know people say that, and it's so cliche, but when I think back, I literally been performing since I was 4, I started in a church. Normally people start in church, but my church wasn't little. My church was huge. Huge. Like, used to perform in front of all these people at church on a dance team in the choir. But I also just knew how to write and make it make sense. I also, before I had all these ideas in my head. Now when I just go to the studio, I'm like, I got this idea, it gotta come out. It just gotta come out. And I needed to sound just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, so it's just always been embedded in me.
I love it. So where did the urge to become a rapper come in then?
Okay, because I kept trying to tell everybody that I knew how to rap. And talk is cheap. And I'm like, put me on a song. Because I was around all these people that was doing music. Of course, they wasn't taking it as serious as I guess I am, but they was doing it. And I'm like, put me on a song. They want to be BSing or whatever. So then this one day, and shout out to Lala, because I swear to God, she told me to push it out. But this one day I was trying to be funny, being petty. And I had made this little rap. And I posted it on TikTok, but I was just real quiet. I'm like, I can't be fucking with no dick. That ain't passing out no dick. And so then I posted it on TikTok, and then I posted it on Facebook, and Lala was like, bro, that verse is just so hard in itself. You gotta push that shit out. Go back and do that shit again. And I'm like, bro, I can't be rapping like that. I don't want people to know my inner thought. Like, but I wrote it on some real quick shit. And then everybody, they just would not put me in the studio. I'm like, one day I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to go do it myself. Like, and then I just went to the studio. I did intro in 2 takes.
Ooh.
Ran through them, no punches, nothing. Yeah.
That's crazy. And that was your first time in the studio?
Mhm.
Wow. You
Yeah.
weren't intimidated, nervous, or anything?
No.
You was too ready. They was playing with you, ain't it?
Yeah, I was like, y'all got me fucked up.
Is that kind of like what motivates you when people doubt you?
I mean, it did at that point. Now what motivates me is when my kids be like, Mommy, play. Can we hear? Play it again.
Ooh. So
They
your
can sing it to
kids
me.
are your biggest fan. So
Literally.
having kids and being an artist, how has that been?
Well, my daughter, shout out to Lonnie B. But
She over there
yeah, she
laughing.
over there.
I love it.
She be like, why you always got to say your name at the beginning of the song? Because I be like,
'Cause
it's Florida B.
genius.
Yeah.
It's genius.
And but they just love it. I have a song with her actually. Stay tuned for when I do drop my project. Because my daughter
we was
makes
talking about
music.
that, yeah.
My daughter makes music as well.
I love it.
But my kids, they just want to hear me over and over again. Like my son would be at his people's house and he called me like, Mommy, you on the TV? We watching you. We listening to your song. And I'm like, really? Like, it just warms my heart, literally. Like, literally.
Absolutely. So, what's their favorite song from you?
As of right now, my daughter's favorite song is My Boy. Drops on the 29th of January.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the unreleased, they get all the exclusives.
The
huh?
unreleased,
I love
yes.
it. I love it.
And my son's favorite song is Mortal Kombat, another unreleased.
Oh, God.
But yeah.
She got a whole album unreleased.
Yep.
We waiting on it.
I'm sorry.
We waiting on
I'm
it.
sorry. It's taking too long. I'm
See?
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not just me. It's for the real fans.
I'm
okay?
sorry.
How do you think you've been received so far as an artist?
Like, what you mean?
Like by the people.
Which camera I'm looking at?
This one.
Okay, y'all set me up to a high standard. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna just tell y'all that because I didn't expect y'all to gravitate to be as much as y'all do. I am set to this high standard. People get nervous when they talk to me.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Like, I'm like, what is y'all's like? I am a regular, degular ass person.
I don't
It's
know
just
about that.
like they
Shine
expect,
though.
they think that I'm just like this big person. I'm like, they be like, how you do this, that, and that. I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to get it like y'all.
Yeah.
I just came out within the last year. I'm not a vet at all. I'm still trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
But they really just fuck with me. Like,
I feel like that is the most accurate answer because they fuck with you.
yeah,
And not just the fans, but the industry
Yeah.
as a whole has embraced you immediately.
yeah,
Like if they didn't, they were stupid.
right.
What makes you separate from any artist in Ohio?
I'm like a musical like genius, I would say. I don't make like I don't go in the studio and just make a song. Like my songs are very, very structured. And I mean down to the smallest detail. My engineer will tell you, he be like, Florida B coming, oh, I am super excited because she about to actually have me work and, and her ideas are gonna come to life. Like I make structured songs. Like my unreleased music, I'm not like just on there with a hook that don't combine,
Right.
that just you runs into the like I make structured songs. My songs are like structured stuff that you can hear, like it's gonna bleed in your head and it can't get out. Like how He Wanted was,
Oh
like
my
all
God,
the little drops and the sound effects that be in the background. Like all of that matters to me. I'm not making just no bullshit ass song. I need it to be radio play. Like I need all that in my songs.
How did you learn to structure a song?
I didn't learn how to. These are the ideas that be in my head.
Wow.
Literally, it just be in my head. I be like, when I go to the studio, I'm like, it's missing something. And I'm like, you gonna laugh at me? I need you to add this and then they like, oh my God, how did you come up with that? I'm like, bro, it just the way it sounds to me. I know how I want my music to sound, and it doesn't need. I don't want it to sound like nobody else's.
I love that. And it doesn't. But we gotta take it to he one. Like, take us through that. Like, writing that or putting that on actual wax and then releasing it.
Okay, y'all gonna be blew back because it's not as like thorough as y'all think it is. Y'all just gonna be like, what? Okay, so my dad is very, very embedded in the music industry. Shout out to my daddy. So he has friends, important friends. And one of his friends was, I think it's like Jacquees' uncle or something like that. I don't want to get it wrong, so don't quote me. But he did something with Jacquees. And he like, my daddy had told him that I was rapping. And so he like, okay, give her my number. His name is Seb. And I was texting him. He was like, I got this beat. He was like, I wanted this girl on there, but I don't want to work with her. He was like, I need this song to be a club song. And he was like, and if you gas it, we can see how far it go. I'm like, okay. He sent me the beat. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Daddy, this song gonna be vulgar. I'm like, this song gonna be vulgar. I wrote that song within like 3-4 days. And I had it back to him the same week on that Saturday.
Wow.
And then I'm like, what you think? He like, you gassed it. I'm like, okay. So then I had to wait for like my daddy to get the clearance for me to be able to drop it. So then I dropped it, and then I'm just like playing with it. Of course, my ideas go through the roof. I don't think in the box at all. So my promotion skills went through the roof. Then my cousin auntie, she older than me, she ended up hearing it. And shout out to my auntie Day because she is very well connected in the industry as well. She works she the DJ for Kelly and Ryan.
Fire.
Live Kelly and Ryan, all that stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
So then she like, send me, I don't know how she heard it because I would not want her ears to hear the song if I was just, yes, it's like that. So she like, send me, he want to get it cleaned up. I'm going to give it to DJ Enough and see what he say. I'm like, okay. So she does stuff without me knowing. She sends me a video of him breaking my song on Hot 97.
What? How did that feel?
I was like, well, I didn't really know how big it was until another artist was like, BZ, this is not normal. People pay to get this done. People just don't get this done. Like, so it was big, and it was just big from there on.
I love it. I love it. So, how have you taken this all?
I feel like I have not been able to enjoy all of my accomplishments because they just like come like
your
real
first
fast.
year.
Yeah.
You got to keep going too.
Yeah, I
got
know.
A lot more.
I know.
You got a lot more accomplishments. So even you saying that makes me believe that you're ready.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get caught up in them first couple
Yeah,
moments.
no, I'll be like, oh, this happened. Oh, this happened. Oh, this happened over there.
But you on to the next one.
Yeah, literally.
For real.
It moves fast. Hold on.
Real mommy duty. I love it. How have your people, your friends, have you lost friends? How is that circle? Like, I don't really know.
I wouldn't say I lost friends. I feel like some of the people that I'm normally around, like, not like my immediate circle, but people that know me but don't be around me that much, but see me be in Florida B and then I come around, like, they be doing too much. I'll be feeling some type of way because I be wanting to be myself. And they are like, Florida be this, Florida be that. They want to talk to me about music. Like, no, I'm in full mommy mode. My hair look a mess. I don't want to talk about music all the time. Like, just let me be a regular person. But to them, I'm like blowing so fast and accomplishing all these things that other artists aren't accomplishing, I guess. To me, it's coming naturally. So I just feel like everybody's supposed to be doing that. But I guess it's not. And so it'd be a little aggravating. But I haven't lost no friends. All my real friends, they support me 110%. I still got the same friends. Like, it's,
That's good. How is performing? I know you in mommy duty right now, so you're not performing, but how is performing for you?
It's like super exciting hearing everybody sing my songs or dance to my song. Or I get excited that I'm even on the stage or in their presence. It's super duper duper thrilling.
and that comes from the church, right? Because you were already so you weren't nervous getting on stage as a rapper for the first time.
No, not at all.
So take us to that day. What was that event? What was that day like?
Okay, so that was Andrew Lloyd's.
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah, they were. What was it? Who Wants to Be Signed tour?
Okay.
That must have been that. Yeah, and my first show was in Akron. At first, I was like looking at everybody. They had enough room to like walk around and stuff like that and perform and be seen and stuff like that. When I got up there, and I swear to God on my life, on all three of my kids, I swear to God, I had that bitch rocking.
No.
I mean, people after that show, they already thought I was a superstar. Not knowing that was my very first show. Because they said I couldn't move. Everybody was in my face. All these lights was up. It was like everybody singing my songs. This was my very first performance. I had that bitch shaking. I swear to God. Like, it was just amazing. And so after I performed, I ended up leaving because it was getting late anyway. But I'm like, damn, I thought my shit was, I thought all eyes was gonna be on me. Like, I thought I was gonna have to walk around. I couldn't even move off of the stage. You gotta see the footage. You got to, because I had that bitch rocking. You better ask somebody. That bitch was shaking. Oh my kids. Yeah.
So from there, you just was like, I can do this performance.
Facts.
Real shit. So you got some collabs out there. You worked with a few people. What was it? How was it like for you working with people in the studio?
In the studio, it's like, I don't know. It's just, they be like, she go in there and do it and then come out like it's like effortless. Like, I just be like, it's easy. It's easy to be there. My daughter like, yeah, she been in the studio with me before. It's just easy. And I like collabing with people because I like seeing where their mind goes, and then I match where their mind goes because I'm so versatile. I don't sound the same in every one of my songs. I don't sound the same in every one of my features. I don't talk about the same thing. I can switch my flow to match whoever I'm doing a song with. So yeah, it's a vibe.
It definitely is. Is there anybody that, well, of course there has to be more people. Is there anybody that you want to pursue as a feature?
Like, as far as what?
As far as like on your song, or you getting on the song with them, just working with them in general. And this can be in the industry, like big time.
Oh,
in
I
the
really
city.
want to do a song with the baby. I feel like
Really?
Yes, he
Y'all
plays so
match.
much, yeah, and
Yes,
that's my energy.
That's facts. I love that.
Yeah.
We gotta make that happen. We're gonna get big enough to make shit like that
Facts,
happen.
though.
I can't wait.
It's gonna happen.
It's definitely gonna. Oh, it's gonna happen for you because you Florida baby.
I'm
we
dead.
working on us. But okay. So, why do you feel like you have been? Because I feel like on every song you come and attack it. But do you do that on purpose, or is it just like that's how you talk?
That's how I talk.
Okay. So but then, because I can see that because when I see you perform, it's like boom, boom, boom. But then when you walk off, it's like effortless. Like you was like, yeah, I just did that. Like, okay. But it's like most people gotta come out with some oomph, and then they all tired. It's like, nah, this is me. I'm just showing y'all a little bit of it. So what's the difference between Florida B and the mom?
The mom?
Yeah.
Oh, my daughter like, yeah, let me hear this. It's not really no different. I mean, I act the same all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't switch my personality for nobody.
Facts.
Like, literally. I talk to my grandma the same. I don't cuss with my grandma, but I mean, my personality, like, I'm like, girl, like, I talk the same to everybody. Like, it's no turning down my personality. It's always there. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm a little, like, standoffish and stuff like that, but that's because I'm reading the room and stuff like that. But as far as the mom, I mean, I'm a cool mom, right? I'm a cool mom.
Kind of, right?
I'm a cool mom. No, I mean, my kids, they are so funny and entertaining, just like me. Animated, everything. Ratchet when they want to be. They be in the backseat, like for real. Like, it's like, I'm the same all the time.
I love it. So where do you see yourself going? Because you've been taking off and it's just been happening, but where do you see yourself?
I don't know, because I didn't even see myself going where I went last year, so I don't know. The sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit. Okay, let's talk about Florida. So you were there for a large portion of your life. What was it like growing up in, you said Duval?
Duval County, yeah,
Come on
Dabanga.
now.
Yeah, Dabanga. It's so pretty out there. It's bright. It's positive energy. Let's start there. I grew up strictly off of pure love and support and family oriented. And it just was different. All the schools down there are magnet schools, so you got to know how to do something.
Facts.
Like literally, you got to know
Facts.
how to do something. Every single school was a magnet school. It just was, I don't know, just it's positive energy. And people say they get the positive energy off of me, like when I come in the room, or they said it's something that just gravitates into me. That's probably the Floridian in me for real, because we really, really genuinely, ourselves.
I love it. And the Florida hospitality is real. I love that shit. The Southern hospitality is real. And you said
Facts.
it's not real up here.
No. No shade to Ohio people.
Hey, they know. Motherfuckers. Sorry, excuse my language.
It's okay.
So, what is a good 2 songs? And I know I asked you this prior, but I want to know two songs. You said intro, but give us another song that may introduce you again.
Now you know it. NYK. Everybody go crazy for that song. I don't know why. It was just an idea I had in my head when I was younger in Jacksonville. I was in like maybe 9th grade. Somebody that went to school with me that I call my big sister, she did that beat when I was little. She gassed that beat when I was little. But then when I got older, like now, I was like, I gotta do that beat just to show homage to her, because she one of the reasons why I rap. Like her, Tokyo Jets, because the Tokyo Jets from my city. Yeah, like I grew up listening to Tokyo Jets when she was performing at clubs and bars and stuff like that. Yeah,
Now
so
she
like,
global.
yeah, facts. So it was just like a lot. So I had to do that beat to show homage to her, and it was a song to everybody that had me fucked up that wouldn't put me on the song. So yeah.
So do you feel like you're getting the credit and the recognition you deserve
Yes, I do.
right now?
Yeah.
Already. I love that. I love the fact that you feel love.
Yeah, I do.
Because a lot of artists don't feel love.
Well, that's depressing.
It is, ain't it?
Yes.
And I usually get that depressing answer, so I'm happy to hear that. Like you really, like what I see is really happening.
Yeah.
Like your team rolls, like you roll. So talk about the team a little bit, Miss Lee.
Shout out to Miss Lee.
Because she was on my ass. We doing this today? Yes, yes we are. What is it like having somebody like Miss Lee?
Oh my God, it's fun. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's like, I really live like a superstar. Like,
What does that mean? How does that look?
my
I wanna
manager,
know.
my manager don't let me repeat outfits.
Ooh.
Like, it's like that. Like, we go everywhere. Like, it's not like, we also have a relationship, but outside of being, her and my manager and stuff like that, it's lit being on Lily's team. I promise.
I love it. I love it. I don't want to miss nothing, but this is your first year. I can't really get too much into the career just yet because you just doing it.
Right.
Like you're doing it. So I really want people to just get to know who you are.
Right.
So that's why I'm kind of like angling the questions a certain way.
That's fine.
I'm trying to figure out who you are. I don't really know yet. I see a lot on social media. I love, like you say, speak on the marketing. Like you market, like you know how to push. You got the great graphics. Like speak on that a little bit.
I just think outside of the box. A lot of my ideas come from myself. Yeah, that's it. I just think outside of the box. Even down to Janae Too Funny, the famous TikToker, doing my challenge, and she did a TikTok till he won it twice. Like all that was my idea. Like I'm like, I guess because I'm not from Ohio, I see myself so much bigger than Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't put myself in the Ohio box. Everybody need to know my songs, my music. I need something to get my music out. You gotta hold on, Fatty. Don't say my name no more. Don't say my name no more. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. My baby, she Anyways, well, no. Yeah, I just think outside of the box. It's just my mind goes like I gotta find a way to get my name out there, even down to the feature that I had, my very first big feature that was a little brief from the rap game and stuff like that. Like I'm just thinking of ways to expand. I think it's so much bigger than just Ohio.
Look, I be having a question, and every time you talk, I be in awe, and I just be like, "Fuck, I lost my question."
I'm dead.
I swear that's why I've been rubbing every time. But I really appreciate the confidence you have. Where does the confidence come from? Just in general, because you just bleed confidence.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. It's just something that's always been there.
This is my personality.
Okay. Is that a Florida thing? Like
Possibly. I don't know.
I've never met a Florida person that wasn't confident in themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be that. I'm giving her the mom eye. Alani, don't call my name no more. Then hold on.
This is real mom. I love this. This is real life right here, okay?
I know you ain't calling me Florida B, but hold on. I'm in an interview. Do you understand?
We're gonna finish up in about 5 minutes, I promise, okay? We're gonna wrap this thing
we
up.
almost
We're
done.
gonna wrap it up in a bow, okay?
Lily
She
bringing you
hungry.
something.
See,
Lily
I
bringing you
gotta
something.
wrap
I got
this
you.
up. Yeah, I gotta get my content, okay? She's about to blow up. I have to get this, okay? I'm sorry.
Lily gonna bring you something to eat, okay? I promise. She on her way. Okay? All right, hush.
Balance. I love it. Where in the next few months, what are we gonna see from Florida B?
My single drops. My single, My
It's
Boy
out.
drops.
It's
Yeah.
out. It's out.
It's
By the
a-
time you see it.
Yeah.
It's out, people.
It will
It's
be out. It will
It's-
be
you
out
said
by the
January 29th, right?
Yeah, it will be
It's
out by
out.
the time this video. Yeah, My Boy. Now that is a different sound for me. I dropped it. I made it to my boyfriend or whatever, and I'm dropping it on the 29th for my 1 year anniversary. But it also goes along with it about to be Valentine's Day, which is my birthday.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you. So
Hell
yeah.
of a day for him.
Right. So yeah, and it's just a different sound to show once again that I am versatile and when I make music and that I can kind of sing too.
Ooh, okay. So
So,
you
yeah.
get some vocals in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that single, you got any more singles coming? I know
I
you got
mean-
stuff coming all year, but do you have any in the works right now that we could think of?
That I'm gonna drop yet.
You gotta think, I'm pushing this for the next 3 months until I see you again.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna drop. Well, yeah, I actually do. Okay, I do.
go.
It's
We
go,
getting it
I have a summer song.
I love it.
I got Bad Bitch by Webby beat redone.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got that beat redone. I made it because I needed another summer song. He Wanna was a hit last summer. Not today's price, not yesterday. Like, you feel me? So, and I also made it in contribution to Baddie's House of Ohio.
Yeah,
or
shout out
however-
Baddie's House of Ohio.
Yeah, so that could be on the playlist as well. It's a dope song. Like, it's lit.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. What's something I wanna, what do I wanna figure? I'm trying to figure you out. This is one of my hardest interviews, people. I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the page, I watched, I listened to the music. I still don't know who Florida B is yet. What do you want to leave in, like, what impact do you want to have in the music industry?
I want people and everybody, including my kids, to know that don't tell nobody that you can't, or don't let nobody keep sleeping on you, and that you can literally accomplish so much in so little time if you just be yourself and believe in your dream and go hard for your dream, like 110%, like literally. Because I felt slept on a couple of times within this year or whatever, and that shit literally turned me up a notch. Like, y'all got me fucked up.
Facts.
Y'all, because at first, like, I used to let my emotions steer my, like, performances and stuff like that. Like, if I was pissed off before I performed, you could tell I wasn't really feeling my performances and stuff like that. And then once I wasn't winning, I'm like, hey, y'all about to regret this. Y'all
Yeah.
really about to feel this shit in y'all chest for real. And I just go 10 times harder than any artist that they ever chose over me. You feel me? That's the goal, to go 10 times harder than the motherfuckers that y'all in love with. And y'all gonna notice me, y'all gonna see me, and y'all gonna wanna work with me, y'all gonna wanna be around me, and wonder how I got so far in such a little time. I think people be like, I can tell you've been doing this for a long time. I'm like, no, I haven't. You
No,
tripping?
I thought you did.
Yeah, not at all.
That's beautiful. I think I ain't even gonna push it because we gonna just what we gonna do, family, is we gonna support her.
Period.
We're gonna support her. We're gonna get that single that's out now. You know how slow we are. This has been shot. We are going to always welcome you back because I love the energy. I love that you're a mother first.
Facts.
So I love that.
Lesson for it could go so far. Little do people know, because I don't speak on everything that I got going on purpose, because I want people to genuinely fuck with me. So y'all got me fucked up. So y'all did that wrong. To the people that want to work with me, I am so open to working with all different type of people, genre, races, music types, everything. Like, I'm a cool ass person, and I would love to collab with anybody. Just tap in with my manager first.
Oh, the niggas.
Yeah, but and to my upcoming fans, thank y'all so much. And to my current fans, thank y'all so much. I fuck with y'all. Y'all my Florida booze forever. And I just appreciate the love and support y'all been showing me. And once I drop this baby, it's on the floor. I'm back performing, you feel me? It's gonna be, better than last year.
And that's it. It's on the floor. It's King